Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Hope you had a great week this past week, as the market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to talk about my analysis for Gbpjpy, and as usual, I would starting off with the weekly time frame, and then we'll work our way down to the daily time frame. As you can see from the weekly time frame, what we're expecting for price to get to this resistance level, and that has happened. You can see that price bounced off that support level down here several times, and then all the way back, breaking this resistance level here, all the way to this weekly resistance around here. Came back to test that support level again, and then has bounced off to the weekly resistance. So now at this area, two things can happen. Either price bounces down here to this level, forming a double top pattern, or price can break this level to the upside and then giving us a continuation for a buy. Now, so these are the two things that can happen. So price is at a very key routes now. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that price has started to form this sort of bearish movement. It doesn't look like a very strong bearish movement to me, so it's not something that I would particularly say that price will continue all the way to the downside. So it's very difficult to say. But looking at this candle, you can see that this bearish candle here, it's inside the body of this bearish candle is inside the body of this bullish candle here. So it's more or less an inside bar. Okay, and the way you can trade it is to put this thin lines. We can represent it with red just to differentiate, and at the upper body and then the lower body as well. And for us to trade this, you would say that any break above this level here would mean a continuation to the upside, most likely. Okay, break above and closure of a daily candle above this level will mean a continuation to the upside, most likely. And then a break below this level and closure will mean most likely a continuation to the downside as well. So that's what we'll be looking at on the daily time frame for Gbpjpy. And that would just give us like a sort of idea of what we'd like to trade. But normally when we take our entry, we take it on the 4-hour time frame. So we'll see what is happening on the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see clearly on the 4-hourly time frame, it seems like price is about to drop as well. So more or less the likelihood of forming this double top pattern is very high. And you can always draw your trend line here and see how price reacts to the trend line as well. You can see that price is bounced off here and initially came down here and bounced off it. So if you're in this and you're not already in this sell trade, then you can wait for the next 4-hourly candle to close below that level and possibly break Gbpjpy. My bias now, looking at this, is more or less price going bearish and going all the way down to the downside to this level here. Again, there's also that possibility that price could break this resistance level and continue to the top, so you have to be careful. But my general bias for GPY would be bearish, and this is how I'll be looking to trade it on the 4-hour time frame. As I've drawn this trend line, I'll be looking for a break below this trend line and for price to possibly come back to retest it. Okay, will be a closure of the daily candle below this red line here. And if a Monday candle closes below this red line, which is more or less breaking this trend line here as well, then price will most likely continue all the way down to this level here and giving us this double top pattern. But if this doesn't happen and price closes above this level here, then we're expecting price to continue all the way to the top. So we have to be very careful with Gbpjpy. So this is a very brief analysis for Gbpjpy. It's pretty straightforward. My bias is bearish, but I'll be looking to see how price reacts to this trend line, and if price would break it as well, then I probably would look for my entry around there. And if price gives us a retest, then I can enter even more positions there and take my trade all the way to the downside, which is what I'm expecting. And like I said, Forex is a game of probabilities, and anything can happen, meaning that this may not happen and price may just end up bouncing from here all the way to the top and giving us a buy signal, and then we'll be able to capitalize on that as well. So this has been my analysis for Gbpjpy. I hope this video has been very helpful to you. If it has, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. I've made other analysis videos on gold, Euro USD, and Gbpjpy and USD as well, so you can go check it out. And I'll leave a link to my Telegram channel in the description below, so you can always check that out as well. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great week ahead. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day